So probably I shouldn't use minus c to find the y-intercept.
Yeah.
So y-intercept, okay, one way you can look at the graph, right? Is this point, right?
Yeah.
So what if you don't use the graph, okay? You don't read from the graph, because sometimes you read from the graph, it might not be so accurate. Over here is quite accurate. It hit the -2 exactly, right?
Yeah.
So what if sometimes it's not so accurate? It's like in between, okay? And it's not so accurate. How do you find the most accurate y-intercept? Okay, so the concept is this. You know that this point is your point x equal to 0, and you want to find your this point y, right? So can you see that your this one is -4 and 2.
Yeah.
Your this one is 0, comma y. The y is what you need to find out. And your this one is 4, comma -6, right? So they are on the same line, right?
Yeah.
So when they are on the same line, so what this means is these 2 points will give you this line, right?
Yes.
And this line will have a gradient. Let me call this gradient 1. And then your this line, from this point to this point, you have this line. And this line will give you gradient 2.
Yeah.
And what's the relationship between these two gradients?
They are the same, right?
Yes, they are the same. So that's it. And what's the gradient? What's the gradient of this line?
Is -1.
Yes. Okay, so that helps you to solve. Right? So you can either use this one to find the y, or you can use this one to find the y. Let me use the back. Right? So gradient 2 is equal to -1 is equal to y2 minus y1. I still use the formula over x2 minus x1, right?
Yeah.
And then now put your finger there. This is your y2, so it's -6. This is your y1, which you don't know, so you just put y there. x2 is 4. x1 is 0, right? And then they have to be equal to -1, right? So for this, simplify. This is 4, right?
Yes.
Then you cross multiply. You will get -4, -6, -y. So you move the -y over. You move the -4 over. So it's +4. So therefore your y is equal to -2. So that's how you get y equals to -2 here. So if now y is -2, so your y-intercept is -2. That's how you get y-intercept without looking at the graph. But do it by calculation.